Hey everybody, Jess here, Key Tarot. Welcome to you all. This is going to be a reading for you, fire signs plus Ophiuchus, because I like to lump Ophiuchus in with the fire signs for whatever reason. We're going to go Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and then last will be Ophiuchus. All the timestamps will be in the description box down below. Let's say a blessing and we'll get started with Leo, all right? Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. All right, Leo, Leo, Leo. You cuties, what do we have going on? I'm going to use this Star Power Tarot for Leo. Oh boy, somebody's fed up with something. 10 of Wands, somebody can't do it anymore, somebody can't take it anymore. I have the World card. It's time for a change here, Leah. I just saw 111 on the counter. Time for a change. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. Yeah, some kind of a transition. You see yourself in a better place, a bigger place. I've got the 10 of Cups over here, a happier place perhaps. I feel like for a while you haven't been able to share your voice about a situation. Or you've been, it's not even so much that you haven't shared your voice about it. You've just been avoiding making this change because you're not really sure what's going to happen once you make this change. You're not sure how it's all going to line up. I'm going to move this over here. Five of Pentacles, you may be worried about your finances. Some of you may be going through a separation of some sort. You know what? I was just noticing the Six of Pentacles was over here when I was splitting the deck a second ago too. And that can be somebody who feels like you haven't been getting a fair deal. Like you haven't been supported in a situation enough, or you may feel like you're doing everything on your own. Like this 10 of Wands, you know, our little zombie princess here, it's going to burn down if she doesn't get some assistance with all this sometime soon, you know? You can't keep carrying all of this on your own. You know, yes, you know. Okay, tell me more. Yep, Eight of Cups, there it is. This is you finally choosing to walk away from whatever this was. I know you've waited a long time to do it. This could relate to your love life. This could be relating to your career. Something about this felt really good at the beginning, but you know we just can't keep on with this because it will kill us. It will. We got to put it down at some point, walk away from something that you once loved. You got the moon under here. That's Cancerian energy with the Wheel of Fortune behind that. The moon is, the Cancerian season is what we're in right now, Cancer season, right? It feels like you've suppressed these emotions for a long time. Yeah, just really, really like brushed it under the rug and brushed it under the rug until all of a sudden we got something that's bigger than a little pile. It's a big old pile. With this Wheel of Fortune, this means it's time. Tens are cycles of completion, as is this World card. You've got 10, 10. The Wheel of Fortune is also the number 10. And this World card is the ending of a major cycle in your life. 5 years, 7 years, 9 years, 12 years, cycles, whatever. It's a lengthy time that you've spent in whatever this situation is. And it feels like it's time to move on. And it feels like now is the moment, this is the month that you make this choice. Once you make this choice, that's when this 10 of Cups comes in. This 10 of Cups can be about a new relationship coming towards you. This can be about blending a family with someone else. This can be, and if it's not about a new love relationship coming towards you, this is about you being happy, peaceful, and fulfilled. This person has everything that they want and they don't really need anybody else, you know? This is you being excited to share some kind of news, like whatever it is that you're ending over here. Ooh, it feels so good once it's done and over with. You know that? Let me get another deck. Well, yeah, let's use this one because it's already got the world on the top card. So this is the vice versa tarot. It's printed on both sides, so it just kind of yaks and talks the whole time. So you got the world there. You got the chariot card under that, also Cancerian energy, indicating that it is time to move on. And on the bottom of the deck, I have the Six of Swords, which is an energy of physical relocation. Some of you may be moving. Some of you are definitely moving towards something. It can be a new love relationship with this Ace of Cups hanging out under here. But if it's not about a new love relationship, this is about you finding happiness within yourself, which is the first place we can find happiness. It's the place we have to be able to find happiness, especially if you're going to ever align with a healthy partnership, right? You gotta love you first before you can love somebody else. It's like when the oxygen mask comes down in the plane, place the oxygen mask over yourself before helping the person next to you. Yes, yes. All right, tell me about this, whatever this is that you're finally letting go of over here. I mean, it doesn't really matter, Leo, as long as you know what it is. I don't really need to know, except that I'm just that nosy. So let's go ahead. Oh, yes. You may be leaving behind a relationship with another fire sign, or this could just be relating to you. This person could also be a Virgo. I have the Empress over here in the reverse, and this is someone who feels like, again, their feelings haven't been acknowledged for so long that you are finally the one that's turning your back on this situation. It was good when it first started out, absolutely, and you grew a lot with whoever this person was or whatever this situation was, but eventually you became kind of stifled. Definitely stifled, but beyond being stifled, it's a feeling of of having to do everything on your own. It feels like you had to run the whole ship by yourself. Some of you do have a love relationship coming towards you very soon. I'm going to say within the next 6 weeks, probably. It's like you make this change, this transition, and all of a sudden somebody's right there to pick it up. Yeah, I've got 6, 6, 6. Here's the Six of Pentacles again. This is going to be a very reciprocal relationship. This would be somebody that you've prayed for in your life. It's really about you deciding what you want and being clear about it and then taking action in the situation. You may have to go through a separation of some sort with, yeah, for sure. Oh man, I got the Ten of Swords here. You got a lot of tens out here, kiddos. This Ten of Swords is the minor arcana of the Death card. It's kind of talking about what we're talking about here, right? Where there's something that comes up. It's just like the final straw. The absolute final straw. And so you're like releasing yourself from this. Releasing yourself from having to feel guilty about making this change. Some of you may have been dealing with that. But when the world comes out twice like this, here and here, this tells me you've reached the end of your road with this situation. You're ready for something new. And I feel like, tell me. Okay, some of you, this is a major commitment or a major contract that you're ending. So I understand why it's taking you so long to make this decision. This is not something that you've taken lightly. I have the Hierophant in the reverse. The Hierophant is the card of Taurus, but it's also a card of marriage. It's a card of traditional values, doing things by the book, contracts, that sort of thing. This Three of Swords is the energy of a breakup. I have the Five of Swords here. Somebody has to admit defeat. Like, I can't do it. I can't fix it. I can't change it. I got the Wheel of Fortune again under that, and I have the Fool card. Leo, whoever you are, whatever's going on in your life, making this change, regardless of guilt or worry about what's going to happen on the other side of this, it's like as soon as you make this change, and this change happens for you this month, it does, within the next 3 weeks, this change happens for you. All of a sudden, there is a complete shift in your energy. Complete shift. It's like, I'm not saying you go crazy or anything, but there's just so much bubbling happiness that comes up after this choice is made. It's like taking the weight of the world off your shoulders here. Like literally taking the weight of this world off your shoulders. The thing about the World card, when it starts coming out for you a lot, you know that you're ready to make some kind of major transition. And transitions are always the hardest parts of our lives because you're not really sure what's on the other side of it, or what's going to be around the corner, or, you know, have I got all my ducks in a row to deal with this? But it's kind of, I always explain it like a snake shedding its skin. Like once you're out, you can't go back in because you won't fit in that anymore. It's like time to size up in your life somehow. I have the Ace of Wands here. There's a brand new beginning here. And some of you are choosing not to wallow in regret about this, and I hope that's true. You may have lingered longer in this situation than you should have, because of feelings of guilt, because of feelings of, I don't know, like you owed somebody something. And I feel like you're choosing to let go of that. And let me tell you, it feels like there's somebody coming right around the corner. I don't want to get too into it yet. I feel like we're going to be talking about that in like a few weeks from now, because somebody here still has to make this transition into a different space, into a different place. Some of you may even be physically relocating. But this, with this Fool energy, this is a brand new beginning, a brand new start. And with the Wheel of Fortune twice out, it's time. And you've got the Six of Swords and this Chariot, which is the two of them together is moving on, not just physically, but also emotionally, mentally, spiritually, in all the ways. You know, I've been getting this combination out a lot for people lately, in the zodiac sign readings and also in personal readings that I've done for people. There are a lot of people in places of transition right now where they're getting ready to move out of a cycle that they have been in for a very long time. And now it feels like they're ready to move forward in their lives. And a lot of this is very scary stuff. But now you're seeing things from an outside perspective. You're seeing things from a different space. And once you're out of this environment, whatever it is, you start to see things very quickly from a greater perspective. And I think you start to have more self-respect again. And I think you respect this choice for yourself too, Leo. It's very good. Again, some of you may be choosing to move locations, move careers, possibly even relationships. And this, whoever you are kind of manifesting into your life, this is you manifesting this energy into your life. This is going to be a much healthier partnership if you're letting go of a partnership over here, or even whatever it is you're manifesting. It's much more peaceful, it's much more balanced, and it feels very fresh, and it feels very free. It feels like an energy of freedom. And the person that's coming towards you is going to be someone who recognizes what you've been through, and you can see that in them as well. There's like a very nice balance between you and whoever this new person or this new situation is. All right, that was your reading for this week, Leo. Thank you very much for letting me read your cards. This looks fantastic. I know it looks a little bit chunky right now. I get that. But, you know, like I said, transitions are always the hardest time. Yep, for any of us. So I feel quite confident that you are capable of making this change. All right, I wish you the very best. I will see you soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Mwah. See you soon. Next up, we have Aries. Aries, I'm going to keep on with this vice versa tarot for you guys, because I've got your card sitting here on the top with the Emperor. That's divine masculine energy. It's also the card of Aries. I feel like you are feeling good this week. Let's see. Yeah, I got the Sun on the bottom of the deck. Very nice. That's Leo energy. That's the, like, it's wow. And you have the Magician under that. You're somebody who's making things become a reality in your life. You don't see the results just yet. I think you're just starting to see the results of something you've started here, Aries. Yeah. Some of you, it's been an uphill battle, but some of you are starting to kind of win whatever this is financially or stability. Some of you may be buying or building a new home, something like that. You're starting to see the progress here. The way that your life is shaping up here, Aries, I feel like you're such an action taker, you know that, and you love to kind of run your own life. I love that about an Aries. You're such a take charge person in your life. But sometimes that's hard. It's kind of a lot of pressure. You may put a lot of pressure on yourself. I feel like everything you've been working for is really paying off. I have the moon here, that's Cancerian energy. It feels like this is happening right now. Okay, so I was just thinking to myself, tell me about your love life. I have the Queen of Cups, I have the King of Cups, and I have the Two of Cups here. All right, now, I feel like Aries, you may have your eye on somebody, somebody may have their eye on you, but right now you haven't found anybody that you really are ready to invest in. Yeah, you're waiting for the right time here. Waiting for the right time to talk to someone. Waiting for the right time to message someone. I have the Four of Wands here. I have the Nine of Pentacles. You're not sure this person is the right fit for you. You may have met this person through work, or you may share a similar friend group with them. They may be like in your acquaintances or something. This feels like whoever either has you on their mind or you have them on your mind, because I don't feel like this is something that started yet. I have this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, which is you not really finding stability with anyone. Just because it hasn't been the right fit. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with the people that you've been encountering. It just hasn't been the right fit. Now I have this water sign energy on here, and this person doesn't have to be a water sign, but the qualities that they would embody would be someone, whether they're male or female, doesn't matter. Someone who's very nurturing, very loving, very unconditionally loving. If they have children, they're a very good parent. Not always the best communicator, and they can be a little bit slow to open up. This person is kind of hard to get to know. You may feel very drawn to this person because, I mean, there's an energetic attraction here, but there is just like a quietude to them. And whenever they're around you, like the whole world gets kind of quiet. Like you're the only two people that matter. It's very it's very sweet. Very, very sweet. I'm going to grab this traditional deck to clarify. You may see this person, you may have seen this person once or twice in your dreams. I can't stop looking at this Two of Cups. There's something about the grass. There's something about the air. Something about like a starry night or something. Like I can almost smell it. It's very interesting. This has been a very slow to move relationship. It's been a waiting game. You've got this this Hanged Man here and this Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is, I always think of it as the minor arcana of the Magician, which you have right here, because it's a card of manifestation. It's like you've known this person is coming. I don't even know if you've actually met this person yet or not, or if this is just somebody that you can energetically feel coming towards you, or if this is somebody that you know of or somebody that has you on their mind. I don't know. But this feels like something that's taken a long time to be in the works. With this Four of Wands, that is that Twin Flame 1111 awakening card. It's also a card of marriage. It's a card of stability. And I got the Magician on the bottom of the deck. Interesting. I've got the High Priestess out here in the reverse. You are absolutely beside yourself about this situation. Because, well, I don't know that you're so much beside yourself. You're not expecting it. Not expecting this. I keep hearing Pisces. Well, and also I have Pisces out here twice, but I got confused, and for a second I started thinking you were Pisces here, but you're not Aries, you're Aries. You may carry that heavily in your chart or something, or this other person may as well. The High Priestess is someone who's very psychically developed, typically. But when I have this in the reverse, this is someone who's unexpected. There's somebody who's not expecting this. Or you're not entirely sure what to do about this connection or something. Or you may feel like you have to keep these feelings about this person to yourself or a secret. I have the Star on the bottom of the deck. That can be a divinely guided soulmate. It's Aquarius energy. I've seen a lot of major arcana out here for you today, Aries. That to me tells me this is kind of an important week for you. For one thing, I think that a lot of the things you've been working on, a lot of the projects the irons you've kind of had in the fire, it's time. Like there's a lot of movement in your life, and it feels like you've really started to take charge of your life and really kind of master yourself. All of the things you've worked on, you weren't sure they were going to work out. I think you're making them work out. You're about to be a lot happier than you have been in the past. Those of you who have gone through any kind of like recent illness or depression, or just like not feeling like yourself, that's changing like as of this week. This is the week that you start to feel more like yourself, more energized. This is the week. This is a great week for you for manifestation energy for sure. But this would be like, here's the thing about the Magician. The Magician is somebody who casts spells, right? And I don't think you're out there like casting spells or anything like that. And some of you might be. But it's like knowing that your intentions are right with your higher power and are supported by essentially the powers of the universe, right? He-Man. Yeah. It feels like you are doing the things that you are supposed to. You're doing all the things you're supposed to do. It feels good. Now, this situation over here where you've got all this love bubble energy coming up here, somebody's either got secret feelings for someone here that they have kept like pushed down, or you've got some kind of a relationship maybe with a water sign here coming up. And there's about to be some communication here with that Eight of Wands. What is happening with that? What deck was I even using? I just put it down. There it is. Tell me about this Eight of Wands. Okay. All right. Some of you, this is an on again, off again relationship. Darn it all. I got the Ten of Swords in the reverse and the Devil. For some of you, this is a very obsessive relationship. Oh, hold on. That took a turn. Hold on. And I got the Eight of Wands again. So I'm not wrong. The cards are not wrong. If this is an obsessive relationship, it feels like it's the same on both sides. You may be or may have just gotten out of a real toxic situation that you had given a lot of tries to. And now that this is over, or this other person may have just recently gotten out of a pretty bad situation themselves. Now that it's over, it feels like it's safe to come out now and communicate. Somebody here has like long pushed down feelings for you. or you for them. And it's equal on both sides. Oh, I'm so nervous all of a sudden. There's the Ace of Pentacles in the upright now with the Six of Pentacles here. This person may carry Libra in their chart because I did see the Justice card a few minutes ago as well. Or this could have been something may have happened during last Libra season that kind of solidified in your mind like what you wanted to do about this, or had like kind of started the gears turning in this. This Ace of Pentacles is all of a sudden you having the opportunity to invest in yourself and in this person, and in whatever this Two of Cups energy is. Like something's changed here, and it's everything to do with how you have made changes in your life here, Aries. Again, some of you have been in bad situations for a long time, and now that's over, or maybe this other person was in a bad situation for a while, and now that that's over, again, it feels safe to communicate for the first time maybe, or I really don't want that to be the case, but for some of you, this is a divine counterpart that you have a real on-again, off-again relationship with. I don't know, you gotta pick. I don't know what you got going on. I just read the cards. Let me just real quick, because I have you dancing off into the sunset with whoever this person is ultimately, right? And establishing some kind of major stability. Yeah, I saw the King of Wands, and now I've got the Queen of Wands in here. And you've got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups in here. This is, and with the Star card and this Four of Wands, this is like real, like healthy balance, magnetized to one another. I have the Fool in the reverse. Yeah, somebody, wow, you may be in the middle of relocating. Somebody didn't tell the truth about their feelings here for this other person. And now somebody has left something behind, and they've been alone for a while. Yeah, there's the Death card. There's your ending again. Somebody here is still kind of working through some mental confusion and some emotional confusion here. And so probably about the time they wrap that up is when they're going to be able to communicate here. And I don't know if that's you or if that's this other person here, Aries. But it does feel like you are meant to know this person. I have a lot of court cards here with their backs turned to each other right now. So while they are like positive matches, and you do have that communication card out there twice with that Eight of Wands out there twice, somebody here is not quite ready to start something new. Somebody here is still wrapping some older things up, but it's already on its way out. Okay. And this is going to be a new opportunity for you to invest in this relationship. And it's like the Ace of Pentacles is the card you want to get out in a new love relationship. It's something that is certain to grow. It's like the acorn that becomes the mighty oak, right? Yeah, I know. Pitiful analogy, but it's kind of how it goes. This person still needs a little bit more time here, Aries, to wrap something up, or you do. Somebody does here. And I feel like that communication energy, it may be, I think maybe like August. Is that right? Yes, August. That this person may reach out to you. Is that about right? That's about exactly right. Yeah, as far as timing goes. And I feel like you kind of need both of these partners to like turn around and face each other. Right now, they're kind of still focused on things that are going on in their own lives, kind of wrapping some cycles up here, but they're hovering around here, coming around the mountain. All right, so it looks like you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing, and your life is about to improve dramatically. I agree. Yes, I believe it. And it feels like pretty quickly, those of you who are single or who are becoming single, it feels like August is when you're going to be able to reach out to this person, or you're going to feel like you can reach out to this person, or this person feels like they can reach out to you. All right, clear as mud. Yes. All right, thanks for letting me read your cards this week for you, Aries. Much love to you all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Mwah! Next we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I'm going to use this after tarot for you guys to start. Oh, Queen of Cups in the reverse, Sagittarius. I'm reading for a very intuitive Sagittarius. Yeah. Someone who's very psychically developed. Someone who may be a healer. You may be a Reiki practitioner. You may be another tarot card reader. There's someone here who's highly intuitive and very empathic. And this week may be a week where you're struggling a little bit emotionally, or this could be where you've been feeling this week, where you may feel like a lot of people are asking you for a lot of things, or maybe you're having to support a lot of people emotionally. You may, okay, so here's the deal about empaths. I mean, we throw that term around a lot, but really, to me, an empath is someone who physically feels their own emotions and the emotions of others, the energies of themselves and other people. You can physically feel it. And so not only do you have to deal with the emotions, you'd also deal with like the physical, ramifications of those. It may be possible like this person could just be like walking around their house, just kind of bebopping along doing their chores, and then all of a sudden just kind of overwhelmed with like heavy feelings of sadness or anxiety. And I just ask you, if that ever happens to you, to take a moment and say, does this really belong to me, or is this like is this just passing through? Like, because sometimes that happens if you are a very gifted empath. Also, whoever I'm reading for here, you may kind of feel it. I just saw 3131 on the counter. You may kind of feel it when people are talking about you or feeling other things about you. And this may be one of those weeks, or this may have been recently one of those weeks where you were kind of feeling a lot of whispers around you. You may have felt your name in a lot of people's mouths. There may be some relationships or connections that you feel moved to walk away from this week. And this is part of that Cancer new moon that we just experienced, where I feel like a lot of us are kind of done with things and ready to move on from things. And you may be feeling that way. I have the Emperor here, which is divine masculine energy. It's also Aries energy, but I feel like this is really you this week, Sagittarius, beyond all of that. But this is you kind of deciding that you're in charge of your own life. And this is someone, your energy gets very big this week in a very positive way. Where you're able to just say yes or no to people. You may have struggled with that a little bit in the past. You may have felt like you always had to say yes, like you were always the one that had to cave to other people's needs or other people's wants. I feel like this is kind of a week, and I don't see you turning back from this, where you just stop doing that. And it's a real good feeling. I think that there are some people who are going to be surprised by your choice to let them go. You've got other things that you're ready to move on to. And you're not interested in lingering any longer. And you're not interested in being like a dancing monkey for these people any longer either. I feel like there's like whole groups of people you're letting go of, Sagittarius. And I'm not saying you should. Don't think that. And there's separation energy there. Very solitary energy. Whoever I'm reading for here, you may be a little bit solitary. like to begin with. A lot of times empaths are very introverted. It doesn't mean you're not friendly. It just means you recharge your batteries with alone time. Whoever I'm reading for, I think you're kind of used to that. And that's fine. I think this just may be a week that your eyes are kind of opened to people's true intentions with you. Wow. Okay. Let me get another deck. I'm going to use this Tarot of Wonderland. Some of you have started a business that is going to be doing very well. And it feels like that really picks up this week, Sagittarius. And it's from a lot of hard work. And also something you're meant to be doing. A lot of you are going to have a lot of you wake up every morning to at least 8 text messages or emails that you have to respond to, like before you even get out of bed. A lot of you are used to having a lot of people pull at your energy. And I think that's going to continue. I'm sorry to tell you, but it's kind of a good thing, because whatever it is that you do, you being open to communication is helpful. And I mean, us being open to communication in our lives in general is very helpful for relationships, you know. But it feels like this is a week where you're going to be, like, there's a lot of people who want your time. You're kind of the golden ticket this week, Sagittarius. I'm not just trying to gas you. I'm just reading the cards that are coming out here. I have the 6 of Swords. Some of you may be physically relocating, or you may be moving on to things that are much better. Like I said, you're letting go of some people here, because it's become clear that you should. And some of you, you're moving on to much safer, healthier relationships. Again, some of you may actually be physically relocating or traveling some this week. I've got the Magician on the bottom of the deck. That's Aries energy, but it's, for me as a reader, it's actually Ophiuchus energy, but a lot of readers will say Aries. You've got Sagittarius here, very nicely done, with the Wheel of Fortune, like I said. Wow, and we've got the World card. You've got a lot of good vibes here, Sag, especially over here on this side of the table. You have a lot of good luck coming towards you. You have a lot of good karma that you have accrued over the recent few months or even few years. Like I said, you've worked hard to get yourself into the position that you're in, and things start to take shape for you within your career. Some of you have love, like big love, coming towards you. And with this World card, it tells me it's time. Somebody here is about to end some kind of a major cycle in their life so that they can begin something new, which can be a little bit daunting, but I think you're up to it. Yeah. Tell me about this 10 of Cups. I got the Devil. This is interesting. Aries had some similar vibes a few minutes ago, so you may want to pop up there and watch that Aries reading. We also had communication out twice for Aries as well. And I just noticed over here sitting on the deck, the top of the deck, I've got the 8 of Wands and the 8 of Wands here. There's some kind of communication coming in here from a lot of people for you, but there's someone here who may be of significance. This 10 of Cups and this Devil is the Devil's Capricorn energy. And I've got the Empress under that. I've got the Emperor. I've got the Empress. That's divine counterpart energy. It's something is telling me, I have all these clocks. Something's telling me that time's up. You've run out the clock on whatever this is, and it's time for you to be with this person. I'm feeling all of a sudden like really excited, a little bit nervous. But it feels so right, whatever it is. Even with the Devil here, it feels so right. This person's going to be messaging you. This person could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, because I do have this King of Pentacles out here as well. I feel like you're kind of bracing yourself for this to be sort of a whirlwind. I don't even know if you know who this person is or what, but this is like this is the energy that I'm getting, is kind of bracing yourself for like chaos from whatever this is that's coming up here. I have the Temperance card, that's your card on the bottom of the deck, and the Sun card, that's Leo energy. That's when I feel like this is coming up for you, is this Leo season. I was just hearing somebody say, I don't know if I am secure enough or balanced enough to manage another person in my life. I feel like I'm reading for someone here who handles a lot of other people's emotions. You could be a social worker or someone who works, you could be a teacher, someone who is a preschool teacher or something. You could be a home health care worker, somebody who is always being asked to help with other people emotionally, and I feel like you're called into the profession, whatever it is that you do, because you're an empath, because you're a healer, just naturally. You could be a nurse. Whatever it is that you do, it does pull at you a lot, and there are a lot of people who pull at you. And I was immediately hearing with this King of Pentacles that comes out here, like, I don't know if I'm going to be strong enough to support another person here. Here's the thing, and with this Temperance card that comes out, first of all, you are. I just saw 44 on the counter. First of all, yes, you are. And also, the right person isn't going to be pulling at you. They're going to be supporting you. You're going to support each other. That's the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, supporting one another, equal balance on both sides, reciprocity, equal give and take. And some of you are like, wow, I've never experienced that before. I don't know what that's like. That it's gonna be okay, buddy, because you got the Emperor and the Empress out here. These are both nurturing people. These are both people who are financially secure. These are both people who have their own empires that they're already running. Why not just make it one big old giant empire and run it together? I don't know, quite the undertaking. This 10 of Cups can be a family coming together or being created. It can also be a blended family coming together. In any case, it is kind of the epitome of luxury when it comes to love. It's everything you could ever want and the luggage to match. It's kind of time for you to step into this. Anything else you want to say about that? And I got the Emperor out again, and the Star under that, and the Nine of Pentacles, which is the minor arcana of the Empress. I'm done. We can pack it up and go home now. This person, whoever they are, there's a real strong magnetic attraction between the two of you. Obviously, the Emperor and the Empress go together, and you both have a lot of people that you're responsible for. You know that? And so this person's going to understand you. This Star is Aquarius energy, but it can also be someone who's divinely guided to be on your path. Whoever you are, you have grown a lot in your little lifetime, but also in whatever this last cycle was that you've been through with this World card. You grew a lot with that. You're a different person than you were, say, even 3 years ago. Definitely different than you were 7 years ago, 10 years ago, 12 years ago, whatever. And you actually are ready for this. And let me just reiterate that the right person is going to be somebody who doesn't ask you for more. They simply are someone that you can be supportive of, and someone who can support you in return. All right? You're a beautiful person, whoever you are, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for letting me read your cards for you. Such nice vibes here today. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. All right? Mwah, to you all. Ophiuchus, you are last of the night. I'm going to use this Artist Inner Vision Tarot to start for you guys. Just a side note, I feel like a lot of you, if you own your own business, the work that you've been putting in is paying off. Everything that you've been doing is the right thing to do. You've been setting yourself up for the future. Everything is perfect. Everything's spot on. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't quit. Whoop, too many. Hold on. I have the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. What? Okay, so this has been slow moving energy, but somebody here is finally starting to reap the benefits. Like I was saying, those of you who are single or own your own business, there's kind of an energy of independence. I saw the 9 of Pentacles in here with the 8 of Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles energy already. This may be a really big week for you financially, Ophiuchus, but it feels like all of your hard work is going to finally start to pay off, and you're going to start to see the effects of this week. Okay. I have the Justice card here and the Wheel of Fortune under that. Nicely done. Justice is Libra energy, but this is an energy of balance that is restored to your life. This is an energy of balance that may be restored to your checking account. I don't know. Thank goodness, right? I have this Wheel of Fortune, which is right time, right place, positive energy. This is like currency coming to you for all of the energy you've been putting in. Never forget that energy is a form of currency, right? And what you put into something is what you will ultimately get out of something. It just sometimes it takes a little while to get the wheel spinning in the right direction. And once you do, it starts to spin on its own, right? And I feel like that's the place you're in right now. That Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius energy. You may be a Saggy leaning Ophiuchus. I have the Sun card out, which is Leo energy. Oh my gosh, I'm smiling so big for you, whoever you are. This is good vibes. You're going to be feeling good. Some of you are looking very good this week. There's just this energy of like glowing from the inside out. There's a lot of orange here. Orange relates to the sacral chakra. You may be very attractive to other people when you go out. You may be receiving a lot of attention this week, Ophiuchus. This Sun is Leo energy. Feels very nice, very good vibes. I have a feeling that Leo season is going to be really influential in your life, Ophiuchus. And I feel like I was saying the same thing for Sagittarius a few minutes ago. And you have waited for this, whatever it is, you have waited and you have done your time. So I am so pleased that this is working out the way that it is. Couldn't smile any bigger for you. Okay, now, there's the rub. Some of you, all right, I got to get another deck for this because I have this 3 of Swords on its side here, Ophiuchus. Now, the 3 of Swords is usually the energy of a breakup. I got to move this, like I got to make this make visual sense for me here. But it's not it's on its side. And when cards come out for me on their side, that means you're kind of in charge of deciding whether it goes into the upright or into the reverse, right? So you're kind of in charge of the way this goes. There's like an ending here that you could have happen, or you could delay it a little longer. Keyword is delay. Okay. I have the Judgment card here, and when the Judgment card comes out, that's usually telling me that it's time to make a decision. And with this Wheel of Fortune, this is a card of timing. And this is going to be a week where if there are decisions that need to be made, Ophiuchus, this is the week you make them, all right? So I'm kind of feeling like you're bracing yourself for that. Some of you need to send a message to somebody here as to whether or not you're going to stay or you're going to go in a connection. For some of you, this is a very healthy and balanced connection, and you're making a judgment call to stay. Some of you, it's kind of like I'm seeing the word pending, like pending, pending, pending. You may have been kind of on the fence about somebody, and it feels like some of you are deciding to stay. Let me get another deck. How about that? Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, let's do this one because I've already got the King of Pentacles staring me down on the top of it. And I got the Sun under that. Look at you. And I got the Emperor under that. And I got the Moon, which is Cancerian energy. And I got the Minor Arcana of the Empress. Okay, enough. Let's shuffle this. I got the Chariot card here. You got a lot of Cancerian energy. Like I said, when it's time, it's time. We are in Cancerian season. There's the 3 of Swords again. I like it when you guys give me repeat cards because that tells me which energies are the most important to you. That's why I read with multiple decks in my readings, in case you're curious. So we have this Three of Swords out here on its side twice. And whoever this person is that you've been kind of on the fence about, something that they do this week, this month, there's a change to your feelings about this. Now that Nine of Pentacles, yes, it's the minor arcana of the Empress, who obviously goes with the Emperor here. But usually this Nine of Pentacles is someone who's very single and very independent. It can be a personal business owner or something like that. Oh, I just heard you and your stone cold heart, Ophiuchus. I don't think you have a stone cold heart at all. But this Queen of Cups in the reverse facing this King of Cups now. This person may have tried to open their heart to you, but you were like, no, I am on my own. I'm single. I'm independent. With this heron carved on the back of her throne here, herons are a symbol of needing to do something on your own, or a feeling of independence here. I feel like I'm hearing hard. What is that? Is that Pat Benatar? I'm going to harden my heart. I don't even know if that's who sings it, but it's an old song from the 80s. It was like, you may have shut down from this person real quick, but they're still here. Okay. Yeah, you're kind of not sure what you want to do. This is the week you're probably going to figure it out. With that Judgment card, that's like resurrection energy for one thing. Yeah, I just saw 5111 on the counter. But this is also you being able to have the clarity that's needed to make a decision about this. I think you've been on the fence about ending this with a person, coming back towards this person. This is the month that you make the decision. You got the Chariot, you got the Moon. Both of those are Cancerian energies. This is water sign King and Queen, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This person, well, tell me about this person a little bit more. This person is sad without you. This person is sad without you. You have really, you're very physically attracted to one another. You may have a very strong sexual connection to one another. When you're not with this person, they kind of feel bad. They feel like they're kind of waiting for you to release them from, like, purgatory. You may have had words with this person. This person may have done something that really just puts you right over the edge with them. You may have said, let's take a little break from one another. I don't know if you completely pulled the plug on it. I don't think you did. I feel like there's a feeling that you want to go back towards them. And I feel like, yeah, somebody here wants to start all over. This person, Ophiuchus, somebody here was a little bit of a poser in a way. And I don't mean to be rude, but this is someone who may have portrayed themselves to be bigger and better than what they really are. Or this could have been someone who made a lot of empty promises. Or this could be someone who just kind of presented themselves in a false way at some point. And I feel like there's been a lot of change. I don't know why my nose is just running like crazy all of a sudden. It's like I sat down and my nose started to run. Pardon me. But this person is kind of ready to get rid of any of the pretense, any of the what other people thinks, any of the, I don't know, just like masks or false narratives. I feel like you're saying, okay, we'll give it another try if we can be real with one another. I was going to say, before I got kind of sidetracked by this Fool card, I feel like somebody in this connection has done a lot of growing since you've kind of taken a hiatus from one another. And I mean, how much can people really change? I don't know, sometimes a lot. I mean, you're not the same person that you were 10 years ago. This person isn't either, but this person may have been through some major changes recently. Somebody here has. And there's like a whole different level to them that you have yet to really experience, because for a long time I feel like they were wearing almost like a costume, like where they were trying to present themselves as one thing when really there was a whole big mess of insecurity underneath, like the Louis Vuitton, I don't know, something like that. He is carrying a really nice bag here. Let's see. You need to have a conversation with this person. Yeah, there it is. You haven't been talking to this person much. Like I said, you need to have a conversation with someone here, and it feels like the conversation is coming. Yeah. So decide what it is that you want to say here. I have this Justice card here. This could be an energy of, well, for some of you, you're not going to stay with this person. You're going to make a decision to do something new with that Fool card and go in a different direction and make a different plan for your future. This Justice in the reverse can actually be the energy of divorce, but also, Ophiuchus, this could have been a situation, something may have happened between you and this person last September, and you may have actually been on an extended break from this person since then. This is all just kind of hinging on what you decide. Yeah, there's the Knight of Pentacles that insists on coming out. You're very much on the fence about this. You don't want to fight anymore, but there's somebody here who kind of does want to a little bit. Just to have a conversation with you. I've got the Seven of Wands right there next to the Five of Wands, and there's the Empress there too. And there's the World card. It's time to make a change here. Whoever you are, and you could be dealing with an Aquarius here. All of a sudden my throat's super clogged up, and there's the Judgment card again. You had walls up around yourself here. There was an ending here. You walked away, but you never really left it all behind. True. Okay, so that's kind of that situation there. For the rest of you who you're like, that doesn't sound like anything I'm going through right now. For the rest of you, this is going to be an excellent week. You got the Sun card out there twice, and this is an energy that's carrying you through Libra season. You've got the World out here. It's time to make some major changes that are just naturally coming towards you because you've been making the changes for quite a few, many moons, right? This Wheel of Fortune energy is like good karma, good things, all the things that you have been working for starting to line out. There's an energy of balance coming into your life. There's a lot of positivity for your future. You're looking good. Everything is really shaping up nicely here for you. This is going to be a good week for you. Whoever this person is over here, a lot of you are going to hop right back on this merry-go-round over here. And I do think it will be better this time. I don't know. We got to see what decision you end up making here, all right? All right, that was your reading for this week, Ophiuchus. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I wish you all the very best. Doesn't look like you need it because it looks so good already. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Mwah! See you soon.